Okay, welcome. Let's tune in. You can bring the palms together. Find a tall spine. Just dropping in, taking a few clearing breaths here. And then we'll inhale to tune in. Om Namo Om And then bringing your hands onto the knees, just round the spine backwards. Stretching, you're dropping the chin to the chest. And then inhale gently to the chest, arch the spine forward, rolling the shoulders back. And then back to round the spine, just cat-cowing in a seated position here. Moving with the breath, inhale forward, exhale back. And then finding the centers, tall spine, inhale. Exhale. Warm up with breath of fire as usual, curling the fingers in, thumbs stretch out, arms up to 60 degrees. Just stretching through the top of the head, eyes closed, focused on the crown, rolling upwards, and begin breath of fire. Equally powerful inhales and exhales. Inhale, deep breath, stretch the arms overhead, thumb tips touch, reach the fingers up. Hold, stretch. Exhale, release, sweep the arms down. So this new practice is all about invoking the parasympathetic nervous system. So our rest and digest, a meditative state of passivity and, in a sense, consolidating our psychic energy, right? So stress develops when all of our faculties are pressurized to constantly be on the external projective. So here we're really bringing it, reeling it in deep within, and we're working with a breath suspension on the exhale. So this stimulates the pituitary. That's like the primary gland that's really getting sort of a tune-up with this practice. And the sort of sense of how is my energy moving? Is it in a grounding state, or is it in a constantly upward state, i.e. in the mind? So both of these can be sort of modulated, and that is a completely individual tuning that your body will do depending on your needs. So the practices are, in a sense, really, they respond to the need of the moment, moment to moment. So, but then on the whole, we're working the parasympathetic nervous system. We're holding the breath out, and it's completely self-regulated. So you're going to hold your breath out for as long as is comfortable. And that might be much longer than someone else, or it might start off where you can hold your breath out for 3 seconds, and then your whole nervous system is having a reaction where I need to inhale. So you'll inhale. And then gradually you'll see how that will lengthen. You'll be able to hold your breath out longer. All of the fear responses might start to calm, because that is sort of a natural response to holding the breath out. The brain, the nervous system, the mind will sort of start to get itchy and react against that in a bid for survival. But at the same time, when we hold the breath out, that consolidates all of our resources so that the most essential is kept functioning and sort of nourished. So let's try it out. The hands are in a fun mudra here. You're making a fist with your right hand, just like really solid fist, thumb on the outside, and you're bringing it right up to the shoulder, just hanging out here, elbows relaxed down. And then the left hand is palm face up by your left shoulder. And the forearm is sort of parallel to the spine. So you want to kind of get that alignment as best you can. And the palm faces straight up. And the fingers are pointing to the left. And the eyes are open slightly, and you're looking down towards the tip of your nose. And inhale here, deep breath, slow, deep breath, filling your belly, lungs, chest, nice, complete inhale. And you'll completely exhale, same kind of long, slow, controlled breath out. And then hold the breath out as long as you can, without forcing or straining. And when you feel like you must take an inhale, without straining again, inhale deeply, slow, controlled breath, and just continue this pattern. So inhaling completely, exhaling completely, holding the breath out. Keeping the face relaxed, tongue, the jaw, the shoulders, anything that might be sort of tensing up, resisting, holding the breath out. Just noticing that, letting the body be easeful. You call the shots whenever you need to. Inhale and begin again. And then we're going to take a big inhale quickly. Exhale quickly. Inhale. Holding your breath here for 10 seconds. Stretch both hands up. Tighten your body. Exhale, relax. Breathing just melts, release. Drop in for a moment. Notice what's present for you. Close practice. Chanting along Sat, short Nam, truth is my essence. Sat Nam. Peace to all, love to all, light to all. There's some interesting polarities at play with this practice, right? You have the receptive hand, which is open, the left hand, and the right hand, which is the active hand, often dominant, but also the projective masculine is in a fist, right? This sort of very like slightly aggressive and moving kind of shape. So there's that. And then when we're holding the breath out, it's very much the sort of like death energy, which triggers fear or insecurity or anxiety. But the pituitary gland is being activated. And that's like the main trigger in the glandular system with this practice. So pituitary gland is a growth hormone, right? It secretes growth hormones. And that which sort of helps to balance the functioning of every other gland so they can do their jobs effectively. So it's a very adaptogenetic practice, right? If we need more of this receptive energy, that's available. If we need more of an active energy, that's available, balancing the two. Hence, it's called invoking a meditative state. So that's that sort of harnessing of both polarities so we can use them intentionally. At least that's my interpretation and feeling from this experience. How's everyone doing? Any questions?
Thank you, Alex. I love that one.
I have a question. The eyes are looking down, closed or open?
They're open.
Oh,
Slightly.
I couldn't do it. Like I had them looking down a little open and I thought I'm gonna have a panic attack. So I closed them and looked down, like closed, but I'll work towards it.
Yeah, all of it. It's like sometimes we're not there with any of it and it's just the showing up for it. That's wonderful that you're, we get confronted. Especially, I know holding the breath out is super confronting for a lot of people. But that also has a really interesting effect with the carbon dioxide balance in the body. And the exact science is like not top of mind right now, but it has an effect on the VO2 levels of the blood, which is how the body is able to assimilate oxygen, and it like increases that process. So that we're getting the most out of the breath that we are taking in. I'll look it up. I'll send it to the WhatsApp group. It's super interesting. It's from the Breath book by what's his name? I forget the author's name, but Breath, Lost Signs of
Oh, Nestor.
Nestor,
Nestor.
Nestor.
Yeah. James Nestor. Yeah.
So, anyone else? You might hate it today, but stick with it if you can.
I was just thinking, oh, I hope I'll grow to like it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Great.
Everyone.
Thank
Bye,
you.
everybody.
Thank you, Alexandra. Have a good day.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye. Love it.